Hello my fellow weebs. Now I know every day you're dreaming of having a Japanese wife who's probably like this.
私ガチで五条くんのこと好きになってるんだけど
Or this.
レムはスバルくんを愛しています
Or this. Or this.
一緒に夜の学校を探検しよう
Let me tell you how simple it is. You simply need to buy a ticket to Japan and voila. That land of anime will be full of waifus for you to select. Ain't no way you guys actually believe that, right? Like, ain't no way you guys are that delusional. I mean, I hate to break it to you guys, but Japanese girls are nothing like anime. I know. Reality can be hard to accept, but you gotta face reality if you're considering dating a Japanese girl. And allow me to break down the reality of dating a Japanese girl. Jokes aside, with anime and Japanese culture getting huge, Japanese women have become really popular overseas. As a Japanese guy, that's honestly nice to see, but like anything in life, there are pros and cons. And yeah, Japanese girls have cons too. And I'm Japanese and I've dated both Japanese and non-Japanese women. From that experience, I want to share what's actually like. For me, I stopped dating Japanese women at some point, not because I hate them, just because there are plenty of parts that didn't fit me. And I don't think I'll date one again. Of course, plenty of guys are great match, just not for me. With that in mind, here's what you might run into. First, they don't speak with English subtitles.
What? What?
If you binge anime, you might think Japanese girls speak with English subtitle. Then you come to Japan and realize, surprise, when they talk, there are no subtitles. Just kidding. What I really mean is most Japanese people don't speak English. So if you wanna date here, you should speak Japanese, definitely. Lots of people can read and write some English, but very few can speak it naturally, especially with nuance. That language barrier is bigger than you think. And I'm gonna be teaching you guys Japanese on this channel, so go ahead and hit likes and subscribe, and stay tuned. MBTI and blood type levels. You might say, isn't that true everywhere? Sure, but in Japan, it's on another level. This one honestly really annoys me. Japanese girls are obsessed with MBTI and blood types. And MBTI especially has blown up the last few years. And MBTI is something where you answer questions yourself and it divides your personality into around 16 or 70 types. And first question on a first meet is often, what's your MBTI? So I'm always like, BTC. Here's the problem. If your type isn't compatible, some girls instantly decide they won't date you or even be your friend. It's fun as a fun topic, but people take it way too seriously. MBTI is self-reported, so it's easy to be wrong about it, and type compatibility is even shakier. And blood type has nothing to do with personality. And point is, Japanese girls tend to believe these things too much.
あなたの恋愛 MBTI を教えてください。
待って言いたくないから恋愛モンスターみたいなハチ公みたいなやつでした。
あなたのラブタイプは何ですか？
恋愛モンスターです。主役なんちゃら。
I didn't even know this until I saw it on TikTok. But apparently, MBTI is kinda outdated now. I guess I'm not that young anymore. These days, something called love type is trending in Japan. It's a personality test made just for relationships. It divides your romantic style into 16 types, basically the MBTI, but for love. And this is worse in Korea, but in Japan it's terrible as well. Cheating happens a lot. A lot of foreign guys imagine Japanese girls as shy, quiet, pure. Sure, first impression can look like that, polite, even mysterious, but that doesn't mean cheating doesn't happen.
日本人の女性は浮気する人多いと思いますか？
多くないと思います。まあ自分がやば好きじゃなさすぎて、その好きじゃない人と付き合ってる状況が耐えられなくて
で周りには知ってる子はいます。いっぱいいます。
いっぱいいる。
はい。
いっぱいいる。
女の子は隠すのが上手いだけで、そうどっちもどっちだと思うんですけど。
少ない。
少ないと思う。なんです。私の周りの友達は割と遊ぶの大好きだから多くないと思います。
多くないと思います。知ってる友達いるんですけど、なんかやめた方がいいよっては言ってもそのまんまです。
多いんじゃないですかね男性の方が多いと思うんですけど、まあ女性もいるかなっていう感じはいますね。いますね。聞くだけだと楽しいからもっとやっちゃえって思っちゃいますね
Japan has a pretty deep cheating culture, men and women. Plenty of couples look wholesome on the outside while keeping secrets underneath. Me, I've never been cheated on, as far as I know, but plenty of my guy friends have. Once, two of my friends had girlfriends who are also friends, and a location sharing app revealed both girls are cheating with other guys. We went to the scene together. That was total chaos. Kind of fun though, not gonna lie. And some women genuinely believe that if a guy makes them feel lonely, cheating is understandable. What? Like, he didn't show love, so it's his fault. Of course, not everyone thinks that way, but in my experience, maybe around 20% do. That's just my personal feel, not a stat. But keep in mind, not only guy, also women cheat a lot here. They don't communicate directly. Japan has this culture of kuki o yomu, which means reading the air, saying less, sensing more. It's great for harmony, don't hurt feelings, don't break the vibe. But in relationships, it's rough. Feelings get misaligned. In English-speaking places, saying I love you when you head out is normal. But in Japan, not so much. So it's hard to tell how someone really feels day to day. And I feel like this mainly comes down to language. If the other person can speak English, you'll probably be fine. But if you're speaking Japanese, it might get a little complicated. And having to read between the lines could feel kind of exhausting. There are quite a few gaijin hunters in Japan, especially women. I've seen it more than a few times.
誰口説いてんだよ誰口説いてんだよ誰口あ出てきたカクマスターカクマスターカクマスターは泉ワイルドスピード私 I love ワイルドスピード You love what?
Hey
超かっこよくない
No, it's okay. You have a husband. Don't just look. Stop. You have a husband? Tell you what? Wait, what?
I won't fuck me
Do you want? Wait, what?
Am I crazy?
No, you're fine.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
Really disgusting. And I really feel sorry for you guys as a Japanese. A gaijin hunter likes you because you're foreign, not because of your personality. And often it's just he's a foreigner, so I can speak English with him. Some want English practice, learning through conversation works, sure. But even when the foreigners speak in Japanese, they'll stubbornly reply in English, like he's an English learning robot. Another angle. Speaking English is seen as a status symbol here, since few people can do it. And dating a foreigner becomes social clout. And being attracted to certain culture isn't bad, but like lots of guys like Latinos, right? But if any foreigners will do it, that's a gaijin hunter. So don't get caught not to spot it.
For the most part, they're looking for a foreign guy. They strictly will only like you because you have blonde hair and blue eyes. They don't give a fuck about who you are. They just want to say, oh, look at me, I have this foreign boyfriend. They want to post pictures on their Instagram of you two standing together. They always do this, and they'd be like, oh, 190 centimeter and 150 centimeter. Oh my God, foreign height difference. Or, oh my God, look at my foreign boyfriend's blonde hair. And like everything they post about their partner is just about how they're foreigner. It's not actually about their partner as a person. And to me, that's pretty cringe. Like, I'm not interested in that.
They avoid conflict. This ties back to not being direct. Japanese avoid confrontation, women and men. It works in society, but in relationships, it backfires. People swallow their complaints, thinking not worth bringing up. Then it builds and builds. And when it finally blows up, it's too late to fix. Personally, this is the sharp one reason that I don't date Japanese women. If there is a problem, I wanna talk it through and solve it. I guess most non-Japanese people would rather you just say it when something bothers you. That's why I think this is probably the biggest problem. They are not really into nature. A lot of people overseas love the outdoors, hiking, picnics, reading in the park. In Japan, that's much rarer. I love nature and go hiking solo a lot, but I've never had a Japanese girlfriend who wanted to hike or chill in a park. Maybe they just didn't like me. And there's always something else to do here. Karaoke, boarding, hot springs. So maybe that's why. Sure, some girls like nature, but often it's more for Instagram than true outdoorsy vibes.
I think people gain a tremendous amount of wisdom when they travel, when they wander.
Compared to overseas, genuinely outdoorsy girls are fewer. So if you're a nature person, dating a Japanese girl might not be ideal unless you're an I can fix her type. Japanese people might be the slowest texters in the world. People lump Japan with Korea and China, but in dating, we are totally different. Korea and China expect instant replies, but in Japan, not really. And there are two main reasons for that. First, dating is a mind game. If you've seen Kaguya-sama, Love is War, you get it. Love is War. People think hard about when to reply. If I reply now, do I look desperate? Maybe I should wait a bit. Some do it strategically to make you think about them more.
Japanese texting and calling habit. Japanese people take often time replying. Quick answer can seem too eager. Also, Japanese people don't want to make it obvious that you like her or you like him, so they take a time to reply. And then also, you do respect their time as well. Also, if you just got to know them, most of the messages are formal and polite. Japanese people like to express their feelings by using stamps or emojis, so please use them. Japanese people do prefer texting over calls. Of course, we do like calling as well, but if we know each other for like couple of months, we don't really call them for random reason. What about video calls? We do prefer just the general call over FaceTime or everything, but some people do prefer FaceTime as well. But all of my Japanese friends that I have, and then I think I haven't FaceTime with them for a long time. So maybe they prefer just a general phone call, unless you guys like each other or you guys are very close.
It's psychological warfare. Second, they value alone time. Japanese people really enjoy their own space. They are not glued to their phones. They focus on hobbies, routines, and personal time. Also, as you guys know, Japanese people usually really focus on work, so they might just not have a lot of time to respond. So if you need fast replies, this might drive you crazy. You might become less social. Most Japanese girls are introverts, and your partner's personality rubs off on you. If she dislikes social settings, you start avoiding them too. Small talk with strangers, less of that. You might think I'm introverted anyway, but lots of foreigners come to Japan and finally realize they're actually extroverts. Surprise. When you're not as outgoing and don't really have small talk with strangers anymore, I think you can slowly start feeling a bit depressed or like you're missing some joy without noticing. So keep that in mind before you start dating. So yeah, Japanese women get romanticized a lot, but these are some real challenges you might face. There are plenty of props too. I just want to share the cons no one talks about. If you know this stuff ahead of time, you'll be mentally prepared and handle things better. If this helped, please like the video. And I'm Teriyaki. I'll make lots of videos about Japan. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.